Hello and welcome back to my channel. And if you don't know by now, this is all for love and deep space. So if you want to get caught up on everything, please head over to the link in my bio and I'll take you to my YouTube channel where everything gets posted first. And then lastly here on TikTok. Without further ado, we're going to hop back into Caleb. And yes, some of this may offend some of you, and it's not intended to because this is just all for theory and opinion base. And it's not that I don't like Caleb, I do. It's just, let's just get into it and I'll explain why. So, as I said, and I kind of ended it possibly on a note that may have offended some of you in the last video. Caleb does have a tendency to kind of undermine main character. And if you didn't notice, when the first encounter that you may have noticed where they kind of cross paths, that was Caleb talking to Raphael at the nest. Why was Raphael talking to Caleb? What was he giving to Raphael? My theory is Raphael was after possibly a protocore to use for art. He uses it in his art pieces. Other than that, he really has nothing to care for or do for or has any interest with any of them. Because after that, his only interest in them is to them. And he will, inevitably. Because he will toy with them. I said before that Raphael reminds me of a dolphin. And this isn't meaning to be in any offensive way because I am a Raphael girly, but his personality is easily somebody that can be misconstrued, as someone that can be easily undermined. And there's plenty of edits where people will play him down. And Raphael is someone that should not be undermined or taken lightly. A dolphin is a creature in the ocean that should not be taken lightly. Sharks are terrified of dolphins. And think of Raphael as the dolphin that's hunting down the sharks on the surface. And that's exactly what Ever is. They're like the sharks on the surface. And he is hunting them down and taking them out one by one, protecting his pods. Because dolphins will protect the humans. And it's been known that they will. But dolphins, they can also play a little too rough. They get a little too carried away. They're hyperactive, they seem very sweet, very one way. But they're very dangerous. But they look very innocent and sweet on the surface. And that's exactly what Raphael looks like. But here we have Caleb. He's interacting with Raphael, with Mr. Raphael here. He's passing him something. We don't know what's in that box. But when we come to the end scene, he's painting something. A new color is added to that canvas. He always uses special colors in his art. He doesn't like using a lot of the same things that other people use in his canvases. He likes something special. That's what matters to him. That's what sets his art apart from other artists. I believe whatever's in that box was probably used for that. That's my theory. But Caleb tends to undermine the main character, and Raphael points out to him basically not to do that. But you see in a lot of cuts, Caleb underestimates main character. And she constantly tells him, don't underestimate me. Don't do that. He's the main one that will underestimate her and does it constantly. He's the main one out of all of them that wants to basically control her and keep her in a little box and separate her from everybody else. Put her in a, basically kind of just isolate her and have her to himself. And he says he does it out of, love and protection and a certain point. And I'm sure it stimulates from something in their childhood and what has happened to them. And it's his form of protection. And what has happened with them and with him. But we learn he has joined Ever. And you can see with the interaction with him and Raphael, he is wearing an Ever logo on his label. There's a pen right here. He's wearing the Ever logo. She uncovers a lot when she goes up to Skyhaven. Even someone that's supposed to be an enemy tells her, can't trust him. The sneaky boy, she tells him, can't trust Caleb. Isn't that what Silas said? Silas had said, can't trust family. Didn't that resonate? Didn't that sound very familiar? Someone else had said that to her. He even gave her an address. Go see this. Go see what's going on. She uncovers a lot. She learns far more than she expected. She finds out Caleb's in some deep, deep stuff. He had been lying to her after he promised he would never, ever, ever, ever lie to her. And he's been lying to her this whole time. That's a big pill to swallow. Someone from her childhood that she had trusted more than anything has been lying to her. Even if it's to protect her, you still don't lie. Sounds a lot like another person we know, like Xavier. We don't do that, even if we think it's gonna protect them. And at the end, it actually doesn't protect them. It just ends up getting them into more trouble. We're going to take this into the next part.